Hey, today I want to talk about something the most WooCommerce experts on YouTube won't tell you. While you'll see plenty of videos recommending the best WooCommerce plugins, they rarely mention how these plugins can actually harm your store. I have taken over lots of stores where condition was so bad that it takes more time to fix the store than build new one from the scratch. This usually happens because functionality depends on plugins that are outdated, conflicting, poorly coded, and how completely messed up the WooCommerce store. Let me share with you 5 reasons why you should think twice before installing WooCommerce plugins. WooCommerce plugins can slow down your site. For this, I have a good tool, Query Monitor. Just enable and disable plugins one by one and you will see how loading times change by specific plugin on Query Monitor. I have seen basic shipping plugins make sites loading 2 times slower just because they are enabled on load on pages that they are not necessary. Many plugins are not built well, and those that should only load on specific checkout or let's say cart are loading on other pages like homepage, product page, so outdated code is everywhere. WooCommerce plugins leave messy data entries in your database. For example, there are 10,000 entries in your database and about 8,000 are useless entries from plugins that no more longer exist in your store. If you are not a developer and you don't know how to do quality control and clean the database, this can be a big issue for you. From my experience, the best plugin for database cleaning is VP Advanced Database Cleaner Pro, and you should always clean your database regularly. For example, I have seen data entries left by plugin Updraft Plus, a popular plugin. When I take over the stores, I can see that 5 different agencies have worked before, and they don't really care. They just install their modules or plugins, change themes, and we are left with messed up database which need to be cleaned. Plugins can make security holes. For example, we use the Woodmart theme with their core theme plugin, and the WordFence security plugin recently sent me information that there is a security bug in this plugin. Now I have to wait for them to update it so it's secure. The same happens with popular plugins like Elementor and Elementor Pro and other ones. So be cautious about installing plugins without reason. I have cleaned so many sites from viruses, so I suggest to take security seriously. Avoid cheap hosting, make regular backups, and use plugins like WordFence or Security. If you use cPanel hosting, ensure your provider has security modules like Immunify 360. WordPress plugins often conflict with each other. After each plugin installation, you must test if your store is still functioning properly with all its features. This can be time-consuming. Be careful with the plugin compatibility. I have seen so many cases where one plugin conflicts with another. WooCommerce plugins can demand more server resources. This can make your hosting more expensive. I have seen that people try to put everything on storefront. I have even seen that people like to move from ERP system functionality to WooCommerce, so its functionality is in a storefront. But that's not a good approach. Don't make your store too complex. For that you have different systems which are like a bridge. What you should do instead? Well, WooCommerce offers excellent flexibility, and using plugins can save you a lot of developer hours. And plugins are good, but remember, there is a price for it. Before installing plugin, think about whether you need it really and follow these steps. Clone your site and create a test environment and test plugins there at beginning. Install Query Monitor to check performance impact on your store. Use Advanced Database Cleaner Pro to see what entries the plugins are creating. Install WordFence for security issues in your site. Test for conflicts with existing functionality. And always create backups. I would suggest to create database backups once in an hour or maybe once in 4 hours. Don't allow cheap developers or friends to build your WooCommerce store. Sometimes I hear people say, "Oh, it's just WordPress, it's easy," and then someone who have learned basic WooCommerce development from YouTube tutorials thinks they can build a store. This is big mistake for advanced and complex store. So if you're serious about your store, try to stay within WooCommerce standards. Choose tested plugins. Always pay for proper licenses instead of looking for cheap alternatives, and work with the professional developers. And remember, a storefront is not how your system and warehouse. WooCommerce is flexible, but if you build too many custom solutions top of it, the maintenance and fixing issues might not be worth in a long run. I hope then this will help you to make better decisions about your WooCommerce store. Let me know in comments if you are experiencing problems with the plugins, and don't forget to like and subscribe.